Good morning and welcome to WriterGreg on Twitch.tv. Glad that everyone could make it and glad to have you here. I am WriterGreg and this is Morning Marches, where we work on our creative goals 10 minutes at a time in Pomodoro style creativity sprints, whether those be writing, art, drawing, editing, the morning dishes, lunch preparations, whatever it may be. Glad to have you here and glad to start working on some writing. As for me, I'd like to thank James Woodwright and Wordslayer 2020 and Salty West for the fun conversation in the chat before the stream began. And thank you to all who have contributed to the 1 million lemon challenge, which we are still conducting. We are at 59%. 59% the way there. And if we reach 1 million by November 25th, 2020, we will have a 24-hour live stream to celebrate the end of NaNoWriMo. So you can ignore the 17 days left part. I'm going to extend this out as far as it can so that it matches with November 25th. All right, so there you go. 1 million lemons is the goal, and I appreciate everyone who has contributed so far. We will be starting our first sprint in about under 3 minutes, but first, the thought of the day. And I switch screens. I do that. There we go. The thought of the day is not a thought. The thought of the it's more appropriate is a meme or a resource or a diagram, and this could help in punching up your word selection of the emotions that your characters may be feeling. Starting in the center, you have 6 emotions. You have fear, anger, disgust, sad, happy, or surprise. Very boring words, but you can then take it out 1 ring. And if you think your person is afraid, well, there are more things to explain why the character has fear. You could say that the person is rejected, okay? And then if you want to go even a step further from fear to rejected, you could say they are alienated or inadequate. So the fear comes from being rejected for the reason of feeling inadequate. All right, so this can help you understand the emotions of your characters better by having this emotional diagram, okay? And it could also help you with your character's arc, meaning how does your character change? You can go from one outer ring slot to another. For example, you could, under anger, under distant, under suspicious. Okay, so you have an angry, distant, suspicious character. Well, that character can then transform over the course of your story and then go to a surprised, excited, eager person, going from the red sector over to the yellow sector. And it doesn't always have to end up in the orange happy. It could end up anywhere. You could go from fear to sad. You could go from disgust to anger. And you could bounce around as many different parts as they transform through their journey. So that resource is available if you would like to have it. Go to the Orchard Discord, my Discord, and under memes, writing, and you can have a copy of the image that is the thought of the morning. All right, So let's. All right. Dillian, welcome. Glad to have you here. Should I put pig farmers being part of the mafia under cultural significance for pigs? I would probably. Do you have a mafia article? Because that's a great question. Is it the pigs that spur on the mafia, or is it the mafia uses the pigs as a part of it? Which do you want to have the heavier influence? I would say both, but you could have a pig article and say pigs are known to be, because of this nature of pigs are known to be associated with mafia, and then go in and create a much larger mafia that goes into, all of the things that they do, with pigs being a section of it. It depends where you want to have the focus of your story. Is your story focusing on the ability of pigs, or how the pigs' abilities are being used? Okay? So when you asked which one, I say yes. Because it depends on what people want to read. Okay, so let's start the first sprint of the morning. We're running a little late, but that's all right. Questions are always good. So there we go. The sprint of the morning has started. Music up. Let's start, and microphone off, and I will see you in 10. right, there we go. The end of the first sprint of the morning. How did everybody do? See, James has some more pig information. It is rumored that the pig farmers are part of the mafia of the city, as the victims who have been killed will have their gruesome remains fed to the pigs to get rid of the evidence. Yeah, the idea is good. The thought is good. It's too long of a sentence. It is rumored that the pig farmers are part of the mafia of the city, period. The victims, it is believed that the victims, having been killed by have their gruesome remains fed to the pigs. Yeah. Delian, you drew some mountains. Awesome. Thank you for joining in the writing sprint to do that. Okay, James, you had 57 words. Good job. Let's see, what did I do? I got through, I'm halfway through this scene, maybe 3/4 of the way through the scene analysis. It was a pretty short scene. I did not know how to structure a scene when I originally did this. The big idea that I had was one point of view, one place, and one time. Meaning if it changes time, it's a change of scene. Usually a jump forward. But what that did is it led to very short scenes. So, yeah, that's what it is. To answer your earlier question, I will be adding to animal husbandry and going on to a profession. Redsmith. A redsmith. Okay. What is the red? Because like a blacksmith is in reference to the iron. And you have silversmiths. So a smith usually deals with metal, but what's the red? That's curious. Copper. Ooh. A coppersmith. Okay. Paul Revere. No, he was a silversmith. Copper is so soft. Hey, Luther, good morning. ECC Books. Welcome. This is your name looks new. Yeah, I didn't know that okay, I know okay, let's get the sprint started. For those who want to start, Coffee Quills, thank you for contributing to the 1 million lemon challenge. Let me get this sprint started. We made kettles from copper. Yeah. Oh, you are new. Well, welcome. What we do here, ECC Books, is that we run writing sprints. So you can see right below me is a 10-minute timer through which we write, we plot, we do a lot of things like that. Or Delian draws pretty mountains. And so we focus our work for 10 minutes, and then we report back in chat for 5, and we repeat that process the entire length. ECC is for E. Christopher Clark. Chris, for short. Well, Chris, welcome. I do hope that I earn a follow if you haven't done so yet. Yeah, Coffee Quills is our local Japanese resident. Redsmith. Hey, thank you. A redsmith. Okay, this. Now we sprint. Yes. All right. I'm sold, James. Yeah, the coppersmith, but the term redsmith is used for a tinsmith that uses tinsmithing tools and techniques to make copper items. That is intriguing. I love that. Anyway, I got to get to my sprint. Okay, music up, microphone off. I'll see you in 8. All right, and the sound of the applause tells us that that sprint, the second the second sprint of the morning is over. How did everybody do? So EC Books, at this time, you can report on what you accomplished during this sprint. You can say the number of words you wrote, typed, the number of lines on a paper that you may have written out longhand, the part of a piece of art that you may be drawing, or such. All right, here we have raiders. Siobhan, thank you so much for the morning raid. Glad to have everyone here. Thank you for coming in. Coffee Quills started a blog, 54 words. James, 86 words on our Redsmiths. Okay, 86 words on your Redsmithing article. Stay true, stay true, stay true. Chrysalia, Siobhan, and Dazzlecat, welcome. EC Books, 71 words for the ongoing World Anvil Organization Challenge. Chris, you're a fellow Anvilite. Welcome, welcome. All right, so that is good to see those reports coming in. And Chrysalia, you're eating at the moment, but we'll join for the next sprint. No worries. It's time for me to take a beverage. I don't know. I'm not sure. EC Books. I mean, I'm not gonna out anyone or dox anyone. Well, thank you, Chris. It's so nice to have a sage in the audience. And that's the point. This is timed before I have to go to work. Nothing like starting off the day right by getting in 90 minutes of sprints to work on our goals, 10 minutes at a time. Excuse me. No worries about the abbreviations, James. If I mess up, it is what it is. Siobhan, you had 1,605 words last night during your sprint. Congrats. That is good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's those are almost nano numbers. Okay. And chatted. Oh, thank you so much, ECC Books, and super grateful for this. Haven't written in weeks because I've been busy. You know, we all are busy, and we're all busy, and it is fun to be able to have a scheduled, set time that is sacred, that is never compromised. It's also a British local thing, ASC, Adult Social Care, hence why I apologize. Oh, yeah, no worries. No worries at all. There are so many abbreviations out there for everything. You never know. Never know. All right, so let's start our next sprint. All right, there we go. 10 minutes on the clock. Let's turn the music up and let us turn the microphones off. I'll see you in 10. All right, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. The question is that is in the chat: is the Boots Hill Cemetery a good name for a cemetery? And we're talking about, well, it's not a Western, and I'm going, and I don't know why. Excuse me, hiccups. But Boots Hill sounds like a Western cemetery. And yeah, I don't know why. It's not a common name. I don't know many cemeteries that are named after a person unless the town the cemetery serves is also named after a person. It's just but then again, cemeteries in the Western United States are a lot bigger and not usually associated with a mortuary. When I was walking around Old Boston, usually the cemeteries were private and attached to a church. So it really depends. I don't know. It's a cultural thing. So let's see. Siobhan, 220 words. Daz the Cat, 6 lines on a paper, 103 words on red smithing. It could have started in the Midwest during the time of expansion. Okay. Should a 16-year-old with the supervision of a more skilled person be in the presence of a forge? Very much so. I would research apprenticeships. Yeah, Dazzle Cat. Yeah, apprenticeships start at 12. Especially older apprenticeships. And yeah, that is what the apprentice is for, is to, do the bellows. Yeah. Standard apprenticeships started at 7 in the Middle Ages. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that at all. Well, it depends on working with the metal. It depends on what you want your apprentice to do. If you just need an apprentice to run the bellows, yeah, 7, 10, that's fine. It just depends on how quickly the master, the craftsman, starts delegating tasks. Yeah, they're just hammering metal into sheets. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I like what Siobhan's saying. 12, they were holding the metal for the master to strike. By 16, they were working on their own projects. Yeah. I think it's a negative commentary on modern society on how old we think the adults need to be. Because I think younger people were given a lot more responsibility early on, and I'll leave it at that. Okay. All right, so we're starting this next sprint. Let's turn the music up. And microphone's off. See you in 10. All right, there we go. How did the sprint go for everyone? I was able to read through the contents of this. Oh, almost. Yeah, it's only a page long. Again, not very long sprints. 300 words for Coffee Quills, 210 for Siobhan, 0 lines for Dazzlecat, 61 words for James. Good reports. Good reports. For those who may not have, let me write this command in the, no. There it is. Okay. Twitch does not have a creative category anymore. And so I've been streaming under the, oh, bye Siobhan. Sleep well. So I've been streaming under art because writing is a form of artistic expression. But this is a request to have people. I've already passed my max word count per stream by 121 words. Awesome. And we're only 4 sprints in. We got 2 more to go. Good job, James. Say, we need, let's get some celebratory hypes in the chat for the good job James is doing and celebrate that. All right, so yeah, there we go. Coffee Quills and Dazzlecat with the cool shades of lemon. All right. So I would encourage everyone to go to that link that I did above and share your to upvote to get creative writing as a category on Twitch. That's what I'm trying to say. Not saying it very well, but that's what I'm trying to say. All right. Let's see. Got a couple minutes before the next sprint begins. Siobhan, I've already signed it. Yeah, this is not the first time I've shared it, so if you've already signed it, thank you very much for doing so. I should probably take a look and see how many. 267. Yeah. Oh wow, these are some great comments. To be fair, I am writing about something I know about, partly because I know my own world, and I was a redsmith as a hobby. Don't apologize and don't qualify your success. You know, you're making great progress. Wow. Write what you know. Yes. Don't undersell your success. Write what you know. Those words are on paper. That's progress. Yep, very good. Okay, so let's get another sprint started. Yeah, write what you know, or research until you know, and then write that. All right, microphone, music up, microphones off. I will see you in 10. All right, there we go. And that sprint is over. We have one more sprint for the morning. Good conversations about red smithing forges and how that works out. A forge chimney running through a second story would be very hot, yes. All right. Oh no, Stretch is dragging me into a rabbit hole. Oh, Dazzlecat, have a good postal run and a work meeting after the stream. Okay, Coffee Quill is 147 words. Working on a piece of flash fiction. 82 words. 5 lines for Dazzlecat. Checking my Discord. Let me get it off screen just in case. Pig farmers being rumored as being part of the mafia. It's given okay. Pigs are favored for their bacon and meat. There is no celebration when they're slaughtered. It is rumored that pig farmers are part of the mafia of the city. As victims who have been killed will have their gruesome remains fed to pigs to get rid of the evidence. Okay, yeah. Good start. Well, thank you so much for that. And, yeah, this is good. Thank you for posting this in the thing. We do have the live stream. Oh, I forgot to turn down. Okay, we do have the live stream discussions thread over here. That would be a perfect place where we can continue this kind of a conversation and just as opposed into the welcome, we can use the live stream discussions. And I still haven't put a lot of work into this. Yeah, I have not put more. I definitely need to put more work into it. That's for sure. All right. Okay, so we do have one sprint left this morning. Be sure to click the green little bonus lemon icon in the chat to collect some bonus lemons. And keep that going on. DM Stretch. Oh yeah, working on getting a DM an RPG puzzle. Cool. All right, so in less than a minute we'll be starting up the last sprint of the morning. Get that ready. All right, there we go. We'll start the sprint off. Oh, there it is. We'll turn the music up, microphones off, and I'll see you in 10. And there we go. That is the last sprint of the morning. Thank you everyone for coming by. Make sure that you save your work. I'm going to save my changes here. Feel free to report on your status, and either in the sprint or the entire morning. Coffee Quill's about 520 words. James, 136 word. Chrysalia, 229. Excellent. Let me switch over to the big cam, which is the same cam, just bigger on the screen. Oh, your 520 words were total. Good. All right, let's... 11 lines. I need you to do the poem. Okay, 11 lines. I'll mute that. The new max, 525. Excellent job. Thank you, Wordslayer, for the contribution to that. All right. Oh, Luther, 3.5 pages. All right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm a little trying to find what the schedule. There we go. Oh, okay. Looks like DM Stretch is up and going. So we are going to raid DM Stretch. Keep the Anvilite fires burning. So thank you so much for everyone for joining me this morning for Morning Marches. It is Friday. I will be back tomorrow morning for our extended edition of Morning Marches. There will not be a stream this evening, nor Saturday evening, nor all of Sunday. So I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for more Morning Marches. So thank you so much and have a great day. Bye everyone.